Capricorns, hi, welcome to this channel. Thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well. Let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign. And if you want to book a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. Send me an email to schedule a reading. Okay. So, Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising. Capricorns, thank you. Capricorns, your cards are Queen of Wands. Okay, perfect. Ten of Pentacles. Strength. So something to do with a Leo energy is coming through, and Ace of Cups is love. All right. So you have all lovely cards this week. So amazing. Yeah, Ace of Cups here has to do with friendships, love. It could be an apology for some of you, or this is also where you are feeling a little bit sensitive and emotional. So this could be happy tears, or it could be new moon is happening on the 24th, so it could be the collective energy that you are feeling. Okay. And Ace of Cups is also where you are rising above your own emotions, Capricorn. So meaning you are coming to the surface to see things more clearly. So if there have been something, then this is where you are seeing things more clearly. And this is also making peace. The dove here represents peace, making peace with whatever is happening. On the other hand, this is an offer, a heart-to-heart conversation that you are having with someone. Queen of Wands is here. This is Leo energy. It could be that Leo is in your chart, and strength is also ruled by Leo. And then you have Ten of Pentacles, which is a card of abundance and prosperity. Something to do with your stability. A heart-to-heart conversation, it can make you feel a little bit vulnerable. That always happens when we are open and transparent about our own emotions and feelings. But that is also helping you release. If there have been anything like emotionally, if there is something that you are feeling, then this is also helping you release. For some, it could be counseling, therapy, you talking it out, or it could also be a creative project that you are taking up. It could be through like art, music, painting, poetry, things like that. So releasing the emotions, finding an outlet. It could be talk therapy like counseling, or it could be through a creative project. On the other hand, this is where healing is happening, and self-care is also important. That's exactly what's coming through with Queen of Wands. Self-care. This is where you are doing something that makes you feel happy, or it could also be there is a focus on your health and also your physical appearance. So it could be that you are more careful of what you are wearing, your outward appearances, or it could also be something to do with your health. Strength is also here. So it could be you taking up a strength training exercise, Pilates, or going to gym, things like that. So strength is also where you might come across some power struggles. So just be aware of what's happening, because it could be happening around 26, or we might feel that energy a couple of days before and after. The reason why I said that is because on the 26th, moon in Virgo squares Uranus in Gemini. So this is opposite energies, and we might come across some opposition, some disagreements and things like that. Squares has to do with tension. Okay, so just be aware of that. It could be that whatever it is that we are working on, maybe it may not maybe we might come across some delays, setbacks, and we might do something to make it right, and maybe it will backfire if that complete clarity is not there, or it could be something to do with our interpersonal relationships. So just be aware of that. Know what's in your control and what you don't have control over. It's all about releasing what you don't have control over, and and staying calm. So, and then what else is happening is I'm reading on the 16th, and I will publish the video tomorrow, 17th. On the 17th, Mercury retrograde is happening in the sign of Leo. Now, Mercury is a planet of communication, information, technology, and Leo is all about self-expression, authenticity. Leo is childlike energy, Yeah, and that's what I'm seeing here, Leo energy. So, yeah, by that what I mean is, Leo energy has to do with authenticity and self-expression, and Mercury is communication, and retrograde is about going back, slowing down. So what this energy means is, this is a time when we want to reconnect with ourselves. Reconnect with ourselves to understand what is it that we are looking for, what is it that we are searching for, what do we want to experience, who do we want to be, and things like that. So that will help us make some changes. And retrograde is a time to reconnect, redo, reevaluate, reassess. So going back to understand something more clearly, so we can move forward with clarity and purpose. So that's what that energy is. So it's not a time to speed things up. It's a time for slowing down. And Mercury is going direct on the 11th of August. So yeah, and we might also come across some communication challenges, travel issues, technical issues, and things like that. So it's important to just remain flexible during this period, because this is not something that we have control over. So it's important to have patience and take it easy. And that's what the strength is about, Capricorn. This is reminding you, easy does it. You don't have to struggle with anything. You don't have to fix anything. You don't have to change anything. If you come across anything difficult, know that this is not that difficult. Sometimes difficult is in our mind, right? Sometimes it feels like something is difficult, but when we start doing something about it, when we take action, then we will realize that it's not that difficult, that you can handle it beautifully, So this is where you are focusing on your strengths. So remind yourself, whenever you find yourself changing, fixing, struggling with something, know that easy does it. There is nothing you need to do, but it's important to just allow things to happen. So that's what I'm seeing here with Ace of Cups. This is allowing, this is receptivity. So maybe now is the time when you if you have tried everything, then now is the time to just let go and let things happen on its own. Let the magic happen. So this is a card of magic. So the Queen of Wands is similar to the Magician's energy. Okay, and this is also hope and optimism. The sunflower here denotes optimism. So this is where you are moving forward with a sense of optimism, focusing on your strengths. On the other hand, strength here may have something to do with health. So you might come across some stomach issues. So just be aware of what you are eating, and especially if you are traveling or something. Ten of Pentacles is a party. It could be a celebration. This is home. Gathering. So it could be your community. Maybe you are attending a function or something, or it could be a house party celebration. So just be aware of food, drinks, because you might come across some health related stuff. Okay, it's a great time to, if you want to focus on cleansing and detoxifying. So this could be internal cleansing, so maybe going on a diet, staying more hydrated, things like that. Or it could also be mental detoxification, emotional. So if there is something you are holding on to, then this is where healing is happening. This is where you are making a conscious decision to forgiveness is also coming through, Capricorn. Forgiveness. So releasing the emotions that you may be holding on to and cleansing, healing, moving forward. Yeah, number 10 here has to do with completion, and Ace of Cups is a new beginning. So endings and beginnings coming through for some of you. And this is 10 of Pentacles is, it reminds us that we are responsible for each other. Meaning it could be community work for some of you, it could be volunteer work, it could be you spending your time, you are knowing with others, it could be you showing someone how to do things. Or it could be, yeah, you spending time with someone you love. Or it could also be charity, philanthropy, things like that. Pay attention to your own intuition, because your intuition is very strong. Ace of Cups. This has something to do with spirituality. It could be that you are taking up a spiritual practice, or it could be you coming across new insights, new ideas, signs, synchronicities. So just pay attention to what you are coming across, dreams, synchronicities, things like that. And also the people you are coming across, the conversations you are having, because it could also be a stranger. So if there is something you are coming across, maybe think about asking. It could be asking the group you belong to, your community, or it could also be friends, family, even strangers. Maybe you are coming across someone, maybe they are talking about things and you might say something that would be really helpful for them, or it could be the other way around. Maybe you are saying something and maybe they will they will talk about their own experiences, and you will suddenly realize certain things. So yeah, so just it's important to be more present, pay attention to what's happening in the surroundings, and what you are coming across. Fire and water energy, both these Queen of Wands and Strength has to do with fire energy. So this could mean you feeling more energetic, inspired, motivated. And this, for some it could be physical exercise. On the other hand, this is where you are making things happen. This is where you are getting things done. So again, I'm reading for the week of July 21st. If there is anything, because this is lovely energy, Capricorn, you might want to plan your week accordingly. If there is something you want to take care of, maybe next week is the best time where you will feel more inspired and energetic, and you are get a lot of things done. Finishing things. Yeah, certain things may seem difficult, but no, it's not that difficult for you. Okay, so yeah, it's important to take action so you can get things done here. Spiritual bath is also coming through. It could be that if you are traveling, then it may be you are visiting a place that has some kind of meaning for you. Or for some of you, it could be hydrotherapy, some kind of healing modalities. So it could be, again, therapy, or it could be, you going to a spa, getting a massage done, or some kind of hydrotherapy, something to do with water. All right, Capricorns, your message is Release resentments about money. So, yeah, Ten of Pentacles here has to do with abundance. So, this is abundance and prosperity. This is where you are, noticing the abundance that's already present in your life. So, abundance comes in many ways. It's not just about money, it also has to do with people in our life, friendships, great health, a beautiful day, um, you know, a home. Like something to do with home is also coming through. It could be that someone is visiting, maybe you are visiting someone, or it could be that there is a celebration happening. So this is where you are noticing and appreciating things. What you are already surrounded with. So yeah, and this is, see, I told you, like forgiveness and release is what this energy is. Yeah, let me read this out to you. Release resentments about money. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. This totally goes with the cards here, Capricorn. So, for some, again, like I said, it could be donations, charity, it doesn't have to be money, it could also be you spending your time, on something that's meaningful for you. So community work, volunteer work, things like that, sharing your knowing with others. So working together, collaborative effort. But for some, it also has to do with other things. So the cups here has to do with emotions. So releasing emotions, healing, cleansing, things like that. So nice. So beautiful energy. Love this for you, what you are coming across. Also remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well, and take good care of yourself. I will see you in the next reading. Have a wonderful week. Take care. Bye-bye.